take you on a cruise if you're down. I might put an ass on snooze if you're down. Maybe we could break the rules if you're down. Just let me know, yeah, if you're down. Love if you start showing up with you. Like baby, when I fall, you pick me up. Like you bless me with all your love. I can't hold up, we can never go down. All the way up from there, that's what I want. If they try to put you down, I shoot.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today, guys, we are letting you in on what we do because of the new world we're living in. And I'm here with my daughter London today. London, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm London, and today I'm going to be learning some math.
So guys, the new world we're living in. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
I like that.
So guys, we are here because of COVID-19, right? So, the new world we're living in. Kids, there's no in-person school no more. The new norm these days is to go through Zoom, where you go learn a computer. So every morning, the kids wake up, they gotta sign in onto Zoom, and they go to class through Zoom, right? But, with that being said, the good thing about it, we are being safe. Our kids are being safe because COVID-19 it exists and it's real, it's out there. So we're doing our best to protect ourselves, protect our kids. So we limit sending our kids out, sending them to school where it's a group of people grouping up. But on the other side, guys, the disadvantage, we have to accept the disadvantage, right? As bad as all we don't want to accept it, we have to accept it. A lot of kids are not learning efficiently. A lot of kids are not learning advanced enough. A lot of kids are not learning as fast enough as they would in person in school, right? And we can't judge a kid for not learning as fast as we want him to learn. And this is what we do in our household, guys. We take time out to whatever subject, whatever topic our kids are having a hard time with. We take time out after school and give them extra lessons. And this is our office. This is our little mini school right here. And as you guys can see, guys, I have this line right here. London, what does this line represent?
Strength and courage, guys.
Alright, so this line represents strength, courage, you know? And it's for us to always to never give up. No matter how much things get hard, think of the lion when things get hard. They never give up. They fight to the end, you know? And let's be like a lion in this case. And this lion is very beautiful, and it's here whenever we're learning. So when school get hard, when anything in life get hard, what we're going to do, London, we're going to keep pushing. Okay? So, guys, so we're here because COVID-19. Done. So, guys, where am I erasing?
COVID-19 sucks.
COVID-19 sucks, but this is a new norm. A lot of kids are failing in school right now. Their grades have dropped since COVID-19. Since we have to do Zoom, a lot of kids' grades drop in various subjects. Some kids still doing good in some subject. Some kids, they drop in some subject. Right? And when it comes to math, majority of people, they're not really great in math. You know, a few people are good, but most people, I was too. I was horrible in math too. But over time, practices, I become better and better. So guys, this is the new world we're living in, COVID-19. So this is why we're here. And I choose to just give you guys, you know, let you guys in today on our today lesson. And today we'll be learning about midpoint, London. London is having a little trouble with midpoint. So, the other day she had school, and London was given some math problem the other day, right? And, you know, after class, she was having a hard time trying to understand it, you know? And there's nothing wrong with it. Everybody learn at different pace in life. Everybody learn different. Sometimes some people are having a hard time learning on computer. Some people learn fast on computer. Some people learn better in person. So that's why she get them both. On her school on Zoom, she get online with the Zoom. After school, we take some time out. We give her in person, where we go one-on-one and teach her what she need to know. And a lot of kids struggle because sometimes they need an extra lesson to be better. right? And we make sure to dedicate our time to give our kids that extra lesson, and that's what we're doing today. And guys, she was struggling with midpoint, right? Right?
Yeah.
First of all, what is midpoint?
Midpoint is in the middle.
Right,
so it's in the middle.
So your teacher gave you some problems, right? And they said, find the midpoint between these two numbers, right? Let's see what you don't understand. I want to see where you don't understand. So let's say I gave you, we got 10 and 20, right? And we have to find a midpoint between these numbers. What would it be? I don't understand where you having problem. Where you struggling at? What was the midpoint? How would you find a midpoint for these numbers?
By counting on.
Counting on. So what would be your answer?
30.
30. So how you count on? You add these? How you count on?
I count
Alright,
on
wait.
by 10.
So wait, you put 30. Your answer is 30. How you get 30?
By counting 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20.
You count on and you get 30. Alright, so the answer is wrong, right? There's nothing wrong with that. You get it wrong. And guys, this is a topic that was taught in our school. And there's nothing wrong with it. Should learn it. That's what we're here for. Some kids don't learn better. Some kids don't learn that good online. And maybe they're not focused. And we have to find different ways. As a teacher, we got to find different ways. And right now, the pandemic is hard for the teacher to spend special time with the kids. We as parents, we have to step it up and be on our game. So guys, this topic was taught to her in school. She still don't understand it. So we're going to go through it together, right? Okay. So midpoint. So the teacher asks you, London, find a midpoint between 10 and 20, right? Midpoint in the middle. So you want to find the middle of these numbers, right? So let's see how we could do it. First of all, you add both numbers up.
Okay.
So let's say we add 10 and 20. That's 30. You know the addition, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Alright, so now we have 10 and 20 give you 30. So to find a midpoint between two numbers, you add them up first, then you divide it by 2. Because once you divide it by 2, that's going to give you the middle of the number. So now our total number, between the total of these numbers is 30. So we're going to divide 30 divided by 2. 2 can go in 30 one time. So we'll do division. Let's do division right now. Into 30. 23 one more time. How many times 2 going to 3?
2 into 3.
One time? There you go. Okay, 1 times 2 is 2. Minus this, give you 1. Bring the 0 down. 2 into 10 go one more time.
10 times.
Calculate your finger. How many times 2 is going to 10?
2 goes in 5.
5, right? And there you go. That's it, you're done. 5 times 2 is 10. This cancels out, it's 0. So your answer is 15. So the midpoint of this is 15. You get it? So whenever let's say you find a midpoint of two numbers, you add the total of the numbers. But you know to do addition and you know to do division, right?
Subtraction and timetables.
And timetables. So you know to do everything. So you know to do subtraction, addition, division, and multiplication.
And kilograms.
And kilograms. When a kid don't understand a problem, especially math, we have to give them a lot of example, and let them practice a lot. So remember the steps. When you want to find a midpoint for two numbers, you add them up.
You add them up and then you do like division.
Yeah, exactly. So you divide it by 2. Because when you divide by 2, that's going to give you the middle. You break it in half. That's going to give you the midpoint. Okay? So let me erase. I'm going to erase this.
Wait.
Right down, ready? Alright, so I'm going to give you another one.
That was actually really easy.
I'm going to give you another one.
Not too easy.
0 and 10. What would be the midpoint?
0 and 10.
So this is a different concept. So with math, guys, we have to teach our kids that once they understand a concept, all they have to do is apply it. Because certain kids, they learn like this. I used to do that in school as well too. I used to learn certain way where once I do the problem one way, I believe it's only one way. So when I see a different different question that kind of tricky, I don't know what to do because I never really understand the concept, but I just know they do the problem one way. So guys, certain questions give like same numbers. So when you see like a different question with a 0 in it, you get confused because you were so used to using numbers rather than 0. So in this situation, find a midpoint for this.
That you add them up and you add them.
Here, go on the board and do it. I want to see if you're thinking. Go. So, teach us to find a midpoint.
Can I get my book for an example? Can I use my book for an example?
Go ahead. You're not going to fully get it yet, but with a lot of practice, you're going to get it. You're going to master it. I'm going to give you a lot of problems. So go ahead. Okay. 0 plus 10 is what? Okay. And then what else?
And then, so you take 10 divided by 2, right?
Right, go ahead.
2
10 divided by 2 is what?
equals 5 lost our track. 2. Yeah. 5 times.
What's the answer? Write 5 up there. Okay, there you go. So that's a midpoint. You did pretty good. So guys, she got it, but sit down.
Here.
When it comes to math, right? It's all about understanding concept. It's not about doing one problem one way because you have a certain number. You gotta go back to the concept. Alright. Always remember, right? I know she was confused with this. So what if the number is on this side now? This way. What if we have 30, 20? What if the bigger number is on this side? What do you do?
Maybe you can use the same place.
Same concept, exactly. Because you was confused with that as well. Because you was saying because it's bigger, you was doing 35. You gotta understand the concept, right? That's it. I'm gonna give you a lot of practice with this. I'm gonna give you a lot of problems. So write this down.
Okay.
I want you to do this in your note.
30,
Okay.
15,
So I'm gonna check them.
11.
And you practice them.
Excuse me. Sorry.
So 20. So guys, right? This is what we do every day. Every other day actually, to be honest, because we have other stuff going on, but we always try to find time to teach our kids. Because the world we're living in, guys, if we don't be on it, our kids gonna fall back in life. Our kids gonna fall back in school, and there's nothing wrong. Because a lot of us, even as adults, we don't have the patience to sit and learn on a computer. We don't, you know. And sometimes you want to ask the teacher a question, you can't even ask question really because it's a Zoom. I've never been on Zoom before. I don't know what it's like.
They don't actually, for my class, they don't actually like give you the answer because I don't know how to explain it that much.
So you don't ask like if you don't understand, you don't speak up.
I don't because then like if I ask her, I don't know how to say it the correct way, and then she gives me the wrong way.
Oh, you don't know to ask. You don't know to tell her what you don't understand. Understandable, but
so I really can't learn because I don't know how to ask it the right way.
you gotta speak up, mommy. Okay, if you don't speak up, you get left behind. So you gotta find ways to speak up and answer the right way. So why are we teaching them? So miss, I don't understand this. Can you go over it again? You know, and sometimes we as teachers, we can't get frustrated because we have 40 kids on Zoom, other kids is advanced. You can't judge a kid that other kids are learning, they should be learning as well. No, everybody learn different. You can't get mad at a kid because 10 of the students I had in the class, they learn, and 5 kids don't learn, and you mad at those 5 kids for not learning. No. Hey guys, so we have to sit back and sometimes understand that not every kid's gonna learn as fast as we want them to learn. And we gotta understand that some kids need special time. Some kids need, you know, special attention to learn and be up to par. Sometimes we gotta try different ways. And, you know, like what Einstein said. You know that quote? He said, everybody's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. So not because a kid don't learn as fast as you want them doesn't mean they're stupid or they're dumb or they not smart. You know, maybe if they teach them different ways, they probably learn as fast, as quick as possible, surprisingly. You know, but guys, London, do those 5 problems, and we're gonna do some more. And if you have trouble, tell me. We're gonna go through it together. So go ahead. Tell me the answer for those 5 problems. I've been to college.
Tell them the riddle. That's on your phone.
Okay.
On the front screen.
And then everyone want to eat, but few are willing to hunt. That means that everyone want to be successful, but not everybody's willing to put in the work to be successful. So we have to get out of our comfort zone. We have to be uncomfortable sometimes to be where we want to be. Sometimes we got a dream, we got a vision to be a doctor. You want to be an engineer. But when it comes to, when it's school working hard, you tapped out and want to go party, you'll never be that, you know. You have to go through the hard times. You got to go through it and master it, you know. Let the uncomfortable be comfortable. So guys, comment and tell me, how does the pandemic, how does the Zoom affect your kids? How does it affect their learning? You know, a lot of kids are having a lot of leeway right now because of Zoom. And it's a new thing for us. It's new for all of us. And I'm used to my old ways, man, in person. You can talk to the teacher right there in person. If after school you don't understand something, you can walk up to the teacher and say, Miss, I don't understand this. Sir, can you go over this with me? And I guarantee for a fact, a teacher going to spend time and go over it with you. You know, we're teachers. That's what they do. I have a passion for teaching. I always want to teach. I used to do tutoring in college. I always want to do it, but I'm here now, guys. I love teaching my kids. Scarlett, we do ABC with her in the morning time. Morning time we here while I'm in school. We're here with Scarlett doing ABCs, you know, and that's what we're here for. We're trying to help everybody to grow, to be better, and whatever topic you have a problem with, we are here. And then next we're going to do rounding off, because you kind of having some problem with rounding off.
Well, not really. It's just that every time my teacher underlines the front number, and I'm like, do I have to look at that front number and see?
Because you have to know your place of value. You got ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So whenever the underline, whatever place of value, you have to understand it. So I'm going to go through with you after this. So once you show me that you master this, we can move on to rounding off. Okay?
Would you take a whole another 3
It's up to you. So show me you master it fast and we can move on. I'm here all night. I got all time. COVID-19 has hit us, guys.
COVID-19 is our new mother, keeping us inside the house all day.
COVID-19 hit us so hard that school, it's hard to be on it with our kids. Because what happens when you have to work, right? What happens when you're a single parent? You come out of work, right? You have to spend time with your kids. You're tired from working. You got to cook for them. You got to clean the house. You got to do work in the house. You got support to watch your kids. It's hard. It's really hard. What happens when when your kids on Zoom and you have an appointment and you have to drive in the car? Your kids can't be on Zoom because the teacher don't allow them to be on Zoom in the car. They gotta miss school. It's hard. It's really hard, guys. It's really hard, and I think we have to be on it. And it's not fair for the kids want to be in school, but because they can't do it while traveling. Okay, you can't do it in the car, right?
I'm not allowed to do it. My teacher will kind of get mad at me if she doesn't see me in the same place.
But it is what it is, though. It's a new norm. If we should have an appointment tomorrow and she's on Zoom and the teacher finds out she can't go Zoom in the car. So it's hard on parents as well. So the child end up missing school, falling back in school, not learning what she should be learning because she has to miss school that day. Because the parents got life as well. We have appointment, we got jobs, we got work, we got stuff to get done. You know, so it's a new norm we're living in, and it's something that we have to accept, and we try to find alternative method to go around it, and, you know, find ways to make it work for us and our kids. There's other concepts that we can work with, right? Mm-hmm. So, guys, she mastered these, she's done with it. So now, I'm going to show you different problems, right? We're going to work with some big numbers.
Okay, no problem. Let's see if I can get that.
Alright, big numbers like these. So we got 15, 60.
Wait. Those are high numbers.
Very high numbers. So when it's very high, it's gonna be more harder for you to do division and stuff like that, right? Because remember, when you have small numbers, I tell you add the numbers, you divide it by 2. So you can still work it, you can still find an answer. But let's say we're working with big numbers like this. 1570.
Oh.
Right? So we want to find a midpoint between those. So what are common between these two numbers? What numbers are common?
The same, you mean? You mean the same?
Yeah, what numbers are the same?
The 15.
15, right? So let's neglect 15. Right? So now we neglect 15 for now. We're going to work with 60 and 70, right? So let's find a midpoint between 60 and 70. So now instead of you working with a big number, you find a midpoint between 60 and 70, where you add 60 and 60 plus 70 divided by 2. Or in this case, you look at it, right? If I should add 5 to this, what would I get?
65.
If I should minus 5 by this, 5 to this, what would I get?
65.
So look, right? If I add 5 to this, I get 65, right? And with 70 over there, if I add 5, I get 65, if I minus 5, I get 65 still. So in this case, all you gotta do is bring back the 15 that you neglect earlier.
That is so easy!
That would be the answer. So that's a trick you can use as well in these cases.
Okay, I'm writing this down.
So you got the big numbers, rather than doing all that adding and dividing, this other way you can do it when you're working with big numbers. Tell me.
Comment of the day.
What's the comment of the day?
Okay, guys, so my dad said the comment of the day. I'm going to do the second comment of the day. Is math easy for you while you're on Zoom?
Alright guys, hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, share, subscribe, be safe. And remember, the kids are the future. So let's teach them and give them all the knowledge we can. They are the future, and they represent you as a parent. They represent everything about you. So guys, hope you guys enjoy. Like, share, subscribe. We are out. And guys, if you're watching this video and enjoy this video, get this video to
50K likes, guys.
Guys, get this video to 50K likes. Hope you guys enjoy. Like, share, subscribe. We are out. And London, you better master this work, or else we're going to be here all night.